Hello friends, Sachin here. Today I'm going to talk about the CyberBlueprints Studio AI-powered security estimation platform. It's my new digital AI product. What you see on the right side bottom is my avatar, but the voice behind is me, myself, Sachin Das. So let's start. So what if your pre-sales team could deliver enterprise-grade cybersecurity staffing and cost estimates in minutes, not days, with the AI-backed precision? The Cyber Blueprint Studio is the only AI-powered platform purposefully built for the SOC, MSSP, and the enterprise cybersecurity FTA cost modeling as a premium consulting facilitator and not just a spreadsheet. We have already have spreadsheet. This replaces the 40 plus hours of manual work with the AI driven defensive output in minutes. So how is this different? The AI powered modules for every major security domain from SOAR to OT ICS, no other tool does this. Today I'm going to show you how this platform transforms the way the security team estimate plans and presents. Let's talk about the problem. So let me tell you what I hear from CIOs and the SOC manager every single week. Cybersecurity is a $200 billion industry. Yet most organizations can't answer how many analysts do we need and what it will cost. The pre-sale engineer wastes 40 to 60 hours per proposal on the manual estimation, most of it guesswork. The MSSPs lose deal because they can't deliver credible, defensible cost model quickly. Understanding the leads to burnout, the alert fatigue, the SLA breaches, and the ultimately breaches. Your competitors are already moving to AI-driven estimation. Every day without a standardization model is a day your proposal lacks credibility. So this is exactly the problem the Cyber Blueprint Studio was built to solve. Now, let's talk about what Cyber Blueprint Studio is not another spreadsheet. It is an intelligent estimation engine dressed in a familiar interface with the analytical depth of a consulting firm back office. The 13 plus purpose-built modules, one platform to cover every specific domain, ready to deploy. Open the file, input your parameters, get AI-powered outputs in minutes. Built by the practitioner for the practitioner, SOC leads, MSSP, pre-sale engineer, CISOs. Unlike the generic project estimation tool, this platform understands the unique dynamics of the cybersecurity operations, alert volumes, shift patterns, the SLA tiers, automation maturity. So this is the tool that separates the amateur proposal from consulting grade deliverables. Now let's talk about the 13 specialized security models. So each module is a self-contained estimation engine calibrated to the specific operation and the financial realities of that security domain. Now let me walk you through all the key modules. Security intelligence as a service, whether it is shared or dedicated. Assign SOC teams for the shared versus the dedicated service model, critical for the MSSP. So we quantify automation ROI. How many FTEs does automation actually replace? The OTICS, a rapid growing market, very few tools even address this. This model makes you the expert. Microsoft Sentinel, the cost model Sentinel deployments with precision, a major differentiator for the cloud security sales. Which of these in 13 domain are you most challenged to staff and budget for? Then we need only one module. The power is in the cross-domain consistency. One tool, one methodology, one report. That's what client pays premium for. So this is where the Cyber Blueprint Studio goes from good spreadsheet to genuine AI platform. Let me tell you about the industry and the endpoint counts. I will tell you how many alerts you expect per analyst per day. That's not guessing, that's ML. We have built a proprietary scoring engine. So if your analysts are heading for a burnout in 6 months, this tool tells you today. So if you invest now, if they wait and if they do nothing, the contract sells the service. So every CISO wants to know whether they stand. This is gives them a defensive structure answer. No other estimation tools gives you the breadth of AI-driven insights. That is what separates the consulting grade deliverables from the amateur proposal. Now let's talk about the key benefit. It is 10x faster pre-sale cycle, 40 plus hours saved per proposal, one platform for 13 security domains, faster pre-sales. Your competitors are still in Excel help. You choose deals while they are still building their first tab. From the executive dashboard, the CISO doesn't want a spreadsheet. They want a story. The platform tells that story automatically. AI recommendation. Imagine handing a client a proposal that says, based on the environment, you need 8 L1 analysts, and that's why automatically generated 80% effort reduction. So if you team spend 40 hours per proposal and you are doing 20 proposal a year, so that's 800 hours. So what would you do with these 640 of them back? So every proposal you submit without this tool is a proposal your competitor could beat with better looking and more credible outputs. Now let me show you exactly what you are getting. Not promises, not deliverables. The FTA tables shift by shift, tier by tier staffing tables that any SOC manager or CISO can action immediately. The fully loaded cost breakdown, not just salary, but tooling, overhead, management layers. AI insight, this is the wow moment for the client. The tool writes the rationale for you in the plain English. The risk score, the burnout risk score changes the conversation from how many people do we need to how healthy is your team. The scenario simulator shows three versions of the future. Let the client choose. They always choose the one that justify your recommendation. Executive dashboard, print this and take it to the boardroom. Done. Before I go further, let me ask you something. Which of these describe your team? If you're an MSSP and you are scoring 3 to 5 new clients a month, with this tool, your pre-sales team turns that around in 2 hours instead of 2 days. That's competitive velocity. Now, if you are a consulting firm, your credibility is your asset. When you hand a client an AI-backed modules specific estimation report, you are positioning yourself as a tier one firm. If you're a SOC manager, you are fighting for budget every year. This tool gives you the ammunition, defensive headcount models with risk scoring your CFO can understand. If you're a pre-sales engineer, stop reinventing the wheel on every deal. Load the client parameters. Let the AI do the maths. Customize the output. Close the deal. If you're a cloud architect, the Microsoft Sentinel EDR, CNAPP, this platform sizes them all with the TCO modeling built in. No more back of napkin cloud security estimate. So if you are in any of this role and still estimating manually, you're leaving money and credibility on the table. Now let's talk about the commercial side. Let me put this in the financial terms because that's how your CEO and CFO thinks. So if your pre-sales team spends 40 hours per proposal and you submit 20 proposals a year, you're spending 800 hours on estimation. So at a landed cost of $100 per hour, so that's 80K annually just on one estimation. So Cyber Blueprint Studio reduces that by 80%. Unwon deal and that you would have lost without a credible proposal pays for the tool hundreds of times over. Clients don't buy from vendors they don't trust. So AI-backed structure proposal tells client, this team knows what they are doing. That trust closes deals. It's too expensive. What's the cost of losing one enterprise deal because your proposal wasn't credible? That's the real cost of not having this tool. So everything I have shown you today, every module, every AI features, every dashboard is available right now. One link, one download. This toolkit took hundred of hours to build, calibrate, and validate against the real-world SOC environments. It's available now on ETSY for immediate download. No waiting, no setup call, no consultant required. So here what you're getting. The 13 AI-powered estimation modules, a full user guide, a screenshot of every tab, and the availability to deliver your first AI-backed proposal today. The screenshot in the full kit shows every worksheet. You see exactly what you are buying before you're downloading. With the 13 modules covering the SOC Cloud, OTICS, AppSec, and more, there's something here for every security professional. Visit etsy.com, shop digital by searching, digital IT by searching, download the full kit, open it today, submit your first AI backed cybersecurity proposal this week. Thank you.